You describe the rescue, since it's just incredible.
I remember we were walking up State Street in Salt Lake City, and all of a sudden a police car pulled up, and then it felt like a million police cars pulled up, and all these policemen were jumping out of their cars, and they were running up to us and surrounding us and asking us questions. And I had been given this whole story that if anyone ever asked me anything, I was supposed to say my name was Augustine Marshall, that we were traveling ministers for Christ, and we just left California and we're headed to Miami. My parents were divorced, blah, blah, blah. And so, but I was supposed to avoid talking at all costs because I knew the consequences. I'd be killed, my family would be killed. And I remember the officers kept asking me questions, and my two captors kept jumping in before I could say anything. And then finally, one of the officers said, "She's not going to say anything. She's too scared. We need to separate her from these two people." So they took me just a few yards off, and they started asking me questions. And at first, I kept giving them the answers I'd been told to give because I was so scared. I had been so threatened the entire 9 months I'd been gone. And who was to say that he wouldn't get to my family or that he wouldn't get to me? I mean, he had successfully kidnapped me and raped me and chained me up and just forced me to do all these terrible things, and nobody had stopped him. Who was going to stop him from killing me? Who was going to stop him from killing my family? But finally, one of the police officers just looked at me and said, "Well, if you're Elizabeth Smart, don't you know that your family loves you so much, and they miss you so much, and they want you to come home so bad. They have never given up hope on you the entire 9 months you've been gone. Don't you want to go home?" And it was after he said that I didn't care what the consequences